Every year, heart disease claims more than 17.9 million lives worldwide, responsible for nearly 32% of all deaths, according to the World Health Organization. That's nearly 1 in every 3 lives lost to a condition that is largely preventable. The truth is, your diet is one of the most powerful tools you have to protect your heart. Research published in top journals like Circulation, the New England Journal of Medicine, and the Lancet consistently show that excess sugar, sodium, trans fats, and processed foods significantly increase the risk of heart attacks, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. Dr. Frank Hu, professor of nutrition and epidemiology at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, emphasizes dietary choices play a more important role in preventing heart disease than almost any other lifestyle factor, including exercise. And Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, renowned cardiologist and plant-based diet pioneer, adds, switching from harmful foods to heart-healthy alternatives can literally reverse artery disease over time. In this video, we'll reveal the top 7 foods that may be quietly hurting your heart, explain exactly why they're dangerous, and share practical, science-backed alternatives to protect your most vital organ. Let's get started. Food number 1. Processed meats. Number 1 on our list, processed meats. Think sizzling bacon, juicy sausages, and deli slices stacked high in your sandwich. Research tells a worrying story. Multiple studies, including a 2012 meta-analysis published in Circulation, found that eating just 50 grams of processed meat per day, about 2 slices of bacon, increases your risk of heart disease by a staggering 42%. Why are these meats so harmful? They are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and saturated fats, which can stiffen your arteries, raise blood pressure, and trigger inflammation throughout the cardiovascular system. Dr. Frank Hu explains, reducing processed meat consumption is one of the simplest and most effective ways to lower your risk of heart disease. Food number 2. Sugary drinks. Next on our list, sugary beverages. From sodas to sweetened energy drinks, these seemingly harmless drinks pack a shocking punch. A single can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar, more than the recommended daily limit for adults. Research published in JAMA Internal Medicine links regular sugary drink consumption with a higher risk of heart attacks, strokes, and elevated triglycerides. Why is liquid sugar so dangerous? Dr. Frank B. Hu explains, liquid sugar spikes insulin levels and promotes fat accumulation around vital organs, including the heart, making it particularly harmful compared to solid sugar. Even so-called natural fruit juices aren't completely safe. In large amounts, they can be just as damaging, contributing to blood sugar spikes and inflammation in the arteries. Food number 3. Refined carbohydrates. Coming in at number 3, refined carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, sugary cereals, and other heavily processed carbs may seem harmless, but they are stealthy villains for your heart. Unlike whole grains, refined carbs are quickly broken down into sugar, causing sharp spikes in blood glucose, triggering inflammation, and over time, leading to insulin resistance, a major risk factor for heart disease. A 2013 study, published in BMJ, found that diets high in refined carbohydrates were linked to a significantly increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Dr. Dariush Mozaffarian, cardiologist and professor at Tufts University, explains, Replacing refined carbs with whole grains like oats, brown rice, and quinoa is crucial for protecting your heart and improving long-term metabolic health. Food number 4, trans fats. Number 4 on our list, trans fats, often called the most dangerous fat for your heart. Found in margarine, deep-fried foods, and many packaged snacks, trans fats have a double effect. They raise LDL, or bad cholesterol, while lowering HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your arteries. Over time, this accelerates atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque that can trigger heart attacks and strokes. Studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine show that even small amounts of trans fats can significantly increase cardiovascular risk. The good news? Many countries have banned artificial trans fats, but hidden sources still exist in some processed foods, so it's essential to read labels carefully and choose heart-friendly alternatives like olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Food number 5, excess salt. Number 5 on our list, excess salt, a silent enemy for your heart. High sodium intake is strongly linked to elevated blood pressure, one of the leading causes of heart disease worldwide. Most people think the salt shaker at home is the main culprit, but the truth is, the majority of sodium comes from processed foods and restaurant meals. Research published in the Lancet shows that reducing sodium intake by just 1 gram per day could prevent thousands of premature deaths each year. Dr. Lawrence Appel, a leading nutrition researcher, explains, awareness is key. By paying attention to hidden sodium in packaged and restaurant foods, you can significantly lower your risk of hypertension and heart disease. Food number 6, red meat. While less processed than bacon or deli meats, beef, lamb, and pork still carry risks for your heart. Saturated fats in these meats can raise LDL, the bad cholesterol, and compounds like carnitine and heme iron may accelerate the buildup of plaque in your arteries. A 2010 study published in Archives of Internal Medicine found that diets high in red meat were associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular mortality. Renowned cardiologist Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn advises, replacing red meat with plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, and tofu can dramatically reduce your risk of heart disease and even improve artery health over time. Food number 7, excessive alcohol. Finally, alcohol. While moderate consumption of red wine may offer some cardiovascular benefits, excessive drinking can be extremely harmful to your heart. High alcohol intake raises blood pressure, can trigger irregular heart rhythms, and increases triglyceride levels, all of which elevate the risk of heart disease. A study published in the Lancet identifies heavy alcohol consumption as a major contributor to cardiovascular disease worldwide. Dr. Valentin Fuster, cardiologist and director at Mount Sinai Heart, cautions, there is no completely safe level for high-risk individuals. Moderation is essential, and for some, avoiding alcohol entirely may be the best choice. Heart disease doesn't have to be inevitable. By recognizing these 7 heart-harming foods and making mindful choices, you can protect your heart, improve energy, and support long-term health. Swap processed meats for legumes and tofu. Replace sugary drinks with water, green tea, or sparkling water, and choose whole grains instead of refined carbs. Small, consistent changes compound over time, creating powerful protection for your most vital organ. Your heart is resilient, but it needs your care every day. If this video inspired you, take action today. Replace just one harmful food with a heart-friendly alternative. Share this knowledge with your friends and family, because awareness saves lives. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more science-backed health insights. Together, we can make heart disease largely preventable and live healthier, longer lives.